Hey, good afternoon, everybody. We are back. All right. So it's been a very, very long week for me, or 2 weeks, but we finally got the wife home. She is actually in the house cleaning at the moment, so she'll probably be out here a little later on and pop in and check on us. But I want to let you guys know that I'm still out here. Like I said, just been a very, very long couple of weeks, actually, a long couple of months. Um, and I've been working a lot of overtime. Most of you may not know. Hey, Three Maid, what's going on, buddy? Oh, popcorn. But yeah, like I said, been very, very um, stressful, just trying to get everything taken care of. But like I said, you know, we got the wife home, so she is finally here. Like I said, she's in the house cleaning and everything. So we're out here. We're gonna try to do some work. I'm gonna try to knock out this 8 pill here and get this taken care of. Customer sent this in, and it still functions, but he's kind of disheartened because it's not doing the power that it should. Um, I don't know all of the ins and outs. I'm kind of under the impression that it was bought used. Um, Unfortunately, he didn't realize that it had been repaired um, till afterwards, and opened it up, kind of curious to see whether or not anything was blowed or what have you. He didn't see anything major or obvious other than the two transistors here on the side. They didn't look the same to him, and the one resistor back here was obviously a different color. So we're going to pull all the transistors out. Customer went ahead, which actually makes my life a little easier, just because of the fact that I don't have to pull inventory or make sure that I have enough inventory for something like this. So thankfully, he's already sent me a new set of 8. So we're going to pull these all out. The box is functioning. That's the good thing, is the box is functioning. But we're going to pull these out. We're going to replace all 8 transistors so that we know what we've got for starters. I'm going to go ahead and pull off the silver dip micas here. We're going to go back with metal clads. I'm going to check these and make sure what we've got, since we know that the box has had a failure at least at one time. So we're going to take care of that. Um, you know, that's the only suspicion that I have, anyways, as far as with looking at it, as to why we had two pills fail, other than the fact that we are dealing with the Chinese transistors. So the HGs have been pretty reliable for the most part. I mean, they've not been Toshiba reliable, but hey, they have been here. So let's see. Moderation helps everyone feel safe. And we'll learn about that a little later. So close that out here so I can read all the comments here. Hello, Bruce. Popcorn 3 made. Gary. Hello, buddy. Hello, kiddo. I see you popped in there. So, but anyways, like I said, it's been a while since I've been out here. Like I said, it's been, like I said, quite a challenge and quite interesting in the last few weeks. Of course, the other thing too that's really kept me out of the limelight, if you will, as far as coming in here to the studio and working a little bit, is the fact that we've been doing 14-hour days at work, and that has it's kind of taken a toll on me, which just kind of goes without saying. But anyways, let's try to get started here, get some of the stuff pulled apart. Like I said, the wife will probably make her appearance in here eventually. She's in there cleaning the house for again. Matter of fact, speak of the devil, and there she is. Hello, Chida.
Hello.
So the wife just walked in, so she's going to be joining us, I think, maybe. At least I'll get her to say hello to everybody in just a second.
Oh,
There.
hello.
So now, besides these old wore out hands, you'll get to see some pretty little hands get in there. Yeah, little bitty dinky things. So I'm gonna have her start putting stuff together for me as far as the little parts, winding chokes and what have you. Bump bump. Well, hello, Mountaintop Electronics. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yep. And my friend Three Maid says, "Welcome to the USA."
USA,
Yes.
China.
Megwa.
Yes.
American. Yeah.
Yes.
So he's welcoming you home to the United States.
Yes. Making home.
Yes, American home. And Bruce is telling you welcome as well. So your microphone is on, honey. So all you have to do is speak whenever you feel like you're yeah, I can't even talk. Maybe I'm from the other country or something. But anyways, so yeah, like I said, we're in here taking care of things. I do have my order of relays in. Unfortunately, they did misship me one of them, which is the 30 amp. I have plenty of the 10 amp 3-pole relays that I've got in. I ordered 100 of them on this last order, so we have plenty of those in stock. Ordered up some of the 10 amp relays. Went ahead and ordered up where we've got hopefully a few new people that will be ordering from us here, hopefully in the near future again. I went ahead and ordered up a little bit more, and I'll adjust my orders based on the volume of sales on that. But we do have some 40 amp relays that, I don't normally carry a bunch of them, but I think I ordered about 30 of them on this last order. So let me grab one of those here while we're talking, guys, because I can just reach around here and pull a couple of them out of the cabinet. So we've got the nice big beefy 40 amp relays, which this is probably one of my favorite relays to use. The only thing I wish that they would do away with, although it's got a lot of advantages at different times too, is the extra little foot here. Seems like that seems to be the cause and effect. But so we do have these in. I do have some 30 amp, but they're not the ones that I normally buy. But the 10 amp 3-pole, like I said, I ordered 100 of those in. I think I've got 80 left, and several of the 2-pole as well. So any of you guys that are needing relays, we do have those available and in stock. Like I said, I've been behind on a lot of different things, not just repairs, but orders. Just trying to get caught up, which hopefully will happen very, very soon. We'll get things to start slowing down a little bit with the regular work, where we can be out here in the shop a little more often. So we'll get these feedbacks out of the way. That one wasn't even soldered on that side. It's never a good sign on the feedbacks. No, I actually need to get that finished as well, Bruce. I am a little closer. I had to order, and it did come in. I'll get back to it here. I had to order a capacitor, mainly because of the fact that I didn't want to try to double up to get the high voltage that I wanted. So I just ordered the right one. I've got it prepped and ready to put into the circuit, but I've got to get back on that and get it finished up as well. So bear with me. It is coming. It's just going to take a little bit more time to get to it and get that out of the way as well. and then we'll get back to the other amplifier that I've got over here. As you guys do, no, I don't do a whole lot with the with the tube type stuff, but I do from time to time. So we'll be working on that project as well. I'm still going to try to hold off on taking on any more work until I get 100% caught up. The only thing that I'm going to probably be taking on is just orders as far as for people ordering relays or things like that. Mainly because I can kind of do that as an in and out. And part of it, I can go ahead and have the wife get parts boxed up and ready for shipment for me. So I have a little helper here. Yep. And even my kid has joined in. No, she's over with friends right now, so the wife, she's taking pictures there and reading the comments, so she understands what people are asking as we're going along.
这里有中国人吗？
Are there any Chinese here?
No.
I don't know if there's any or not. I know there are Chinese on YouTube. I don't know if there's any that are on any of my live feeds that watch. So if there are, maybe one will pop in there and say hello or say ni hao.
你好 ，Hello，Hello， 你好 ，Chinese 你好 ，English Hello， No Chinese woman，
No Chinese
man.
woman. Only you. I don't know if you guys have been listening to the radio or not, but I know we've got pretty full. The airways seem to be pretty full. I heard Motormouth out there earlier, and I would have started this feed a lot sooner, but well, when you have a hot meal waiting on the table, it's kind of hard to stay out here and work. And there's, fresh, hot made food for you. So, all right. So we got that out of there. Gotta find my pick here. So apparently my wife's got her cleaning done. So she's got an idea of where some of you guys are actually popping in from. You guys mind, giving us a shout out as far as for your state? All right. So Gary, he is in Florida. All right, so we've got Florida that's in there. 90 minutes straight west of you. Yeah, I know that, Bruce. So we've got Indiana, pole climber, and WA State. My brain is gone on that one. Of course, Indiana, WA, Washington. Yeah, couldn't think there for a minute. Yeah. And if Three Made pops back in there, I know he should tell you that he is in North Carolina. Yeah, she's always curious as to where people are at, and for them they list it as providences, which still kind of throws me off a little bit, but because I think that's on a lot of our forms here in Indiana as well that you have to fill out from time to time. So we'll go through and we'll kind of check these, and I'll probably clean them up, give him at least a relatively decent range as far as knowing what his HFE is. So if he wants to use these maybe for a small amplifier or something else at a later date, he'll be able to go back and do that as well. Yep, of course that's plugged. So may have to plug in the other one and use it to clean. I'm having some issues with my desoldering tool. But she's been with us on live feeds over in China, watching, via my phone. So this time she actually gets to see her husband working on the stuff live and in person. Figured that one would have just pulled right out, but there we go. So those were marked with an HFE of 59. The other ones are 70.
Kiss me, give your baby later.
Yeah, you'll give me the baby. Yeah, you'll give your baby the video. Okay.
Your baby video.
Yeah.
Look at you.
So those of you that don't know, the Chinese love their cameras. They will take pictures of anything, everything. And my wife is no different.
以前在家的时候看他视频，这会儿我在这儿看他跟这些观众在这样的交流，戴个耳机，说英语。
Back out here and give you guys any kind of an update on anything. Like I said, it's just all the hours of work and then trying to get the last two things around the house taken care of before she gets here. It's been challenging.
我们现在到处转一转。
Well, hello, David. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah.
这里的食物真是太咸太甜了，真的吃不惯。
Oh, that one's fitting in there tight. Well, let's go to step number 2 here.
No time, no heart. Good, good.
Long time no here.
Here.
Yeah, not hard here. Yes.
Good, good. That's very good.
Wow, that one was tight.
Bad?
No, not bad. Just not good.
Not good.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody else has noticed that or not, but it seems as though the whatever they're using for the
在印第安纳
base of
州
these
呢，
transistors, it seems like the bases have changed. I don't know if any
印第
other
安纳
builders have
州
noticed that, or the bases have been seemingly a little bit
我不
larger
知
than
道和你有多
normal,
远。
because I've noticed that they're not fitting into the cabinets again.
我对美国
Oops.
的各个州没有概念，
Try not
不
to
知
hit
道
that
它们的
camera
位
here.
置。
So you move the camera over a little bit more. All right, and for you guys that are wondering here, this is the wife.
Hi.
So,
Hello.
yeah. Let's see, have to. Yeah, we will probably have to run around the edges of that there a little bit, but yeah. But yeah, you guys can see the dirty shop, the thinning hair. Of course, you got to remember, I'm saving up for whenever I go bald. You know, I'll use that to put on my head. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna turn the heat down just a little bit, or turn it off. It's right there in that strange time of the year where it's either hot or cold in here.
Hot, cool.
Yes, hot, cold. So we'll get this one out, and then I'll get you. I think I found part of the problem here, Dave, with this. Let's see if we can get this extracted. Let's go ahead and get this the rest of the way out. I started to lift that tab. I haven't seen this in a while.
Oh.
We will get you down in here. The wife. But anyways, what you guys missed here a while ago is we have one transistor right here that a little bit of heat and started to do a slight lift, and that one just completely came out. So I hope that is not a sign that we're going to start having those issues again. Like I said, I know it's been probably 5 or 6 years ago. It seemed like everybody was having an issue where the transistor legs, when you went to put them in, they were breaking
姐，
off.
那你现在 对，
So since that one is not
还有他这
usable
段
at
时
all,
间
we're not
一
gonna
直请假陪我
try to
到
handle
各
it with
处
kid gloves. We'll just get it out of there one way or
上
the
场
other.
看看。他说这2天还是美
Wow.
国狩猎的季节，带我去打猎。
Yeah, no, that one's not there. Wow. Man, that was rough getting that one out, guys. Let's see. Yeah, all those long hours are definitely giving me gray hair there, Bruce. Oh, you got more hair in your ears. There you go. Now 28 guys is horrible. Horrible on the skip. You guys are awful quiet for it to be a Sunday. Snake doctor's out there. Hear him popping in. Got to rebuild the carb on your chainsaw. Alrighty, buddy. Well, you take care, Gary. I'm glad you popped in, even if it was just for a few minutes. Like I said, just trying to get up with you guys and let you know that we are still out here. Like I said, we've just been trying to, run around like a chicken with their head cut off, trying to get everything done and what have you. So, my personal life should hopefully slow down now a little bit. At least here within the next, by the end of Thanksgiving, anyways, it'll finally start to slow down a little bit. So,
姐那个
try to
绿
get
卡
this camera moved around. I
一
have too much in
般
my head.
是你是在多久之后收到的？到达美国？
There we
绿
go.
卡在你到达美国之后
I'm not sure who my wife's talking to, but I can hear her jabbering. Yeah, Bruce, I got a feeling that's what we're going to do is we're going to wind up cleaning up some of the excess solder. And I probably will go ahead and do a ring around before we go to put the new transistors in this. There's no solder.
不用我
Man,
丈夫提前给音乐局打个电话吗？
that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough to get those down in there. Yeah, I'm really surprised that the original person to set the transistors, I'm really surprised that they didn't, at least take a Dremel or something, kind of kiss the edges of those holes a little bit. I mean, you don't have to, but if you look at it in terms of, okay, I might one day have to actually work on this. I might have to replace a set of transistors. It makes a huge difference, to have at least enough clearance that
借银行卡
you don't have to worry about them staying stuck in there. I like to have enough movement that, I can easily lift them out. Because depending on how complex the build is, may make a difference. May make a difference on being able to even get the transistors out without damaging everything else around it. We're 20 in Denver. He's coming in there. Well, Three Maid, what are you doing, buddy?
什么时候收到的？
You just loafing today, working on the car, rebuilding a motorcycle. What do you got going on?
社安卡就是 ID 号码。
Let's see, Denver is northwest. That seems to be where things going at. I did have my antenna turned up to the northeast. Kind of surprised Snake Doctor where he's at. I'm surprised he actually was coming in off the side of the antenna. What's the matter? No water?
Caught.
Alrighty, one more, guys.
你好，律师，我已经到达了美国。然后我多久能够收到社安卡和那个绿卡呢？
I'm not liking that either. So you got another one here, Dave, that transistor has got part of the leg broke.
给邻居打个电话呢。
See if I can get it the rest of the way out and show you here. So I think I see why some of the things that we discussed. I'm kind of seeing the pattern here of why you were having some issues. So you definitely want to say good call on replacing all 8 transistors. Okay, so see if we can get that in here. Let's okay, apparently this is not the right one. I've got 2 of these remotes and they look exactly the same. Here we go. All right. So this makes 2 of them, Dave, that we've pulled out. See if we can try to get that in there. But there, I know you can see it that way, even if it is a little blurry. But yeah, you had 2 transistors that were semi-functioning where they were touching, but they broke. So again, like I said, good call on replacing those.
Thank you. I see.
Yeah, it's always better safe than sorry. I mean, I really and truly can you zone the camera in a little bit? Yeah. But yeah, I think I think that's what's been giving you some of your really funky stuff. You know, I thought maybe it was the 2 used transistors that were put in there, you know, prior to you getting it. But now that I've got those out, you know, the one popped apart somewhere in here, and then this one here on the end, where you actually have a physical broken leg. Like I said, it's attached, but just
是
barely.
邻居给你 发的这个。
But I think that's what's actually been causing you all of your issues that you were fighting with. So turn the wife's microphone here off. She's talking to, I think, one of her friends. So now that we know what we've got going on there, yeah, like I said, you know, definitely better safe than sorry. I know it's an expensive better safe, but in this case, it was a necessity, you know, with what you actually spent out. So, all right, let's see. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use this. See if I can clean some of that up because I don't want to have to stop because it's going to be kind of a pain. I'm going to have to actually switch my soldering and desoldering stations around because my desoldering station that's over here next to me is causing some issues. So what we're going to do is make some very expensive solder wick. But I want to clean up this excess. Ooh. So it's always a discovery every time you're working on something like this. It's always a discovery process because you're never sure what you're going to get into. Yeah, hopefully the camera's a little bit better here. We've got it backed out and oof. Keep wanting to grab go to the other side where my normal soldering iron is that I use. But this is a situation where the larger the soldering iron is, the easier it is to kind of prep, go back and do your prep work. So we'll just get some of this excess solder up and out of the way, and we'll go to lay down the new transistors and all that other good stuff. It'll make life so much easier. Get these big blobs here in the middle out of the way. So did anybody get to watch the Mike Tyson fight? That's what I want to know. Unfortunately, I got home in time to actually see it, and I could not keep my eyes open far enough where I missed the entire thing. That was kind of a match I really wanted to see that match too. When I haven't looked it up, but I didn't know if anybody watched it if it was any good. Did he win? Did he lose? There we go. I'll clean up that area a little bit. Jake Paul won. Yeah, I really wanted to watch that, kiddo, but unfortunately I could not keep my eyes open.
And this is the ID.
Your friend?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
ID?
It is an ID, yes, honey. Yes.
Friend.
You friend?
Go to American 2.
Okay.
ID.
Yeah. We will try to make a phone call this week, okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Same.
Yes, same for you.
And me same go to American.
Oh, okay.
Go to American home. Go to husband home.
Go to husband home?
Yes.
Yes. A ho-hum fight? Huh. Well, even at 58 years old, I still wouldn't want to lock horns with him. Tell you that. All right. Let's see. I'll just move these out of the way here. Like I said, we'll go through those other transistors a little bit later and clean them up a little bit and, kind of check them and see what's going on. And get some cleaner, and I am going to check and see what I've got on my Dremel. See if we can't, like I said, make a little ring around that, and then we'll clean everything up and see about getting the new transistors in there. I want to get these out of here too before we get the transistors in there, because it's just I know it seems silly, but believe it or not, it actually gives you slightly a little more room if you have to, tilt off to the side. Kieda? Homa?
Oh, you.
Give me
Yes. Okay.
full.
Okay.
All right. Xixi. Okay. All right, so she's gonna go get me some more Q-tips because I am out. And let's see. Has that got the tip in it I want? Yep. All right, bear with me, guys. I'll try not to make any more noise than I have to, but it is going to be a necessity here.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. You okay? Protection.
It's me.
Okay.
Understand?
Yes, I understand. Yes, we look.
No.
Placing all the transistors if the box was working. Just lift the collectors. Well, that is partly what the customer wanted on that. It was he wanted to actually replace the transistors. Like I said, it was working. It was only putting out about 500, where it should be doing way more than that. You know, come to find out, we actually had two of them that actually had cracked legs on them. Let's see here, collector. I never can remember if it is emitter base or it's a base emitter or base emitter. But we had two of the grounding legs, whichever one that is, and I never can remember without without putting them on the tester. I can always remember this one's the collector. But anyhow, it's actually kind of a good thing just because of the fact we had two of them that were damaged. So I think that's the reason why he was having intermittent issues where it would kind of sort of work, and get most of the power, and then other times it would fade out. And I think it's because of where he was losing continuity going onto the ground. Because I don't know if any of you guys have experienced this or not. And I try to go through and check every one of them whenever I order them, because I have had times where, believe it or not, right from the factory, both of these tabs theoretically are supposed to be through, through match to where they go both to ground. Unfortunately, I've had sometimes brand new ones where one side or the other, there's no connection on the inside. So, that's something else to kind of be aware of. Like I said, I try my best to remember to make sure that I check all of them as I get them in. That way I don't have to worry about anything. So if there is an issue, I can get it reported to the manufacturer and see what we can't do about that. It's not very often, but once in a blue moon, I have had that situation. But that is the primary reason why he wanted those replaced. So, and some people they do get picky. They want they want something matched. They pay for matching, something matching, and it doesn't come in quite as they had hoped. So, kind of understand, that. The wife has found the broom, guys. I might actually have a clean shop by the time it's over with. Yeah, I've ran into that too. Um, as far as on the older ones, and it's something that none of us have really expected whenever we first started building with the DEIs and the HGs. Which now the DEIs, and I never did have any issues as far as on doing a drop in on the DEIs. Yeah, that'll be plenty. I didn't have any problems with the um, with main base on those. That's probably the only thing good I have to say about the DEI transistors is I'd never had any issues with the base itself fitting the original location for where the Toshibas were. Unfortunately, we go into the HGs, and size wise, they're not as consistent. I mean, I don't go through and mic every one of them to spec and find out, the the dimensions of everything to the last micrometer on them, or thousandths, I should say. Micrometer. That's what I'm sitting there thinking. I've had too many measurements at work here lately going through my head. Been having people ask me, and again, it's one of those that I can actually look at them, smile, and say, "Well, I'm sorry, but that's not my job." When they start asking me questions about machining, they're only paying me for one of the jobs, not two or three of them. Get the heavy deposits here broke loose, and then we'll go through and start cleaning. I hope that answered the question that was asked anyways, as far as why, why pull the transistors if it was actually functioning. And so when you've got inconsistencies, we've got to start someplace.
No, this kid. Crazy. Anyways, yes, husband crazy. Somebody's got to be crazy. El Paso, Texas. My friend.
Your friend? Very good. Permanent resident. Oh, that's China. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
China 珠海。
Zhuhai. Yes. Meghwa?
Yes.
No?
Dezhou.
Yeah, my wife, she's been on a site that they've got on a platform called WeChat, which is where most of the Asians hang out. It's kind of like our version of a Facebook. And, she's been talking to different girls that have been coming over here too.
United States, 2 weeks later, he got his social security card, and 2 months later, he got his green card.
Ah, okay. Yes, understand.
Friend husband American.
Mm-hmm. Misery's coming in there now. As much of this big stuff here as we can off. Okay. Against a 58-year-old man. Ugh. I gotta get a spit out here. Let's see. Me neither. Yes. Oh, okay. So I haven't missed any comments yet. Okay. I've been goofing off with the wife and talking here to you guys too. So Tiara, here. Here.
Good.
Yes.
Very good.
Anybody else doing any skip shooting today, or? Paper towel.
Friend CR1. Me IR1.
Oh, okay.
IR1 good.
IR1 good.
Yeah. My friend 2 year.
Oh, you get IR1?
10 year.
Good. Yes. 非常好.
You and me married 2 year.
Yes, me and you married 2 years.
So IR1.
Mm-hmm. Yes, understand. Yes, husband understand.
这就是我为什么坚持2年以后买到这里。
Nobody shooting skip today?
知道我的姓氏能够直接给市民。
Come on, Bruce. Surely you've been out there talking some skip today. And if it's your day off, you had to have been doing that. Of course, by the way, congratulations to you, Bruce, since you have now officially have an 18-year-old boy. We'll say happy birthday to him. Well, that's another one I haven't heard from and ever. Pistol Pete. Okay. No. Then do what?
Something.
This is.
Okay.
Yes, should. Let's see here. Casting up some bullets. Oh, really? You've got one coming up in 15 days. Well, that's when I'll make you feel old. That's when I'll call you up and wish you happy birthday, Grandpa. Or Papa. Sure we get any little tick turds here out. This stuff washed off here. Okay. Get that out of the way. There's 3117 Bakersfield. Haven't heard him in a while either. Age is just a number in my mind. I'm still 25. Yeah, we can still do everything we did at 25, but we still got to be in bed by 8 o'clock because our bodies don't heal like we used to when I was 25, Bruce. So you got to bear that in mind. Yeah, let's do this the easy way. That's the one that I'm curious about. So let's just pull an inductance test on that. Like I said, I may not have to, but we're going to anyways. I'm just going to replace those with metal clads. Get the camera around here in just a second. Which actually were really good, actually. Grab the remote. I can't back the camera up. Okay. So it's actually good. Now on the small amps, I don't mind doing the doubling up like that, versus the metal clads. But the larger the amp is, it just seems like the metal clad are the way to go. But we're gonna check each set as we take them out and go from there. Like I said, 2-pill. I don't mind doing it on a 2-pill, and I know a lot of people do that because of either A, cost, or B, availability. I know there for a while, a lot of us were doing it because of the fact that several years ago, because metal clads just were unobtainable. So come on. I give credit where credit's due. They're soldered good. I know, you're just looking. Yes, Shrey. Okay. So let's check these other three. I had a 24 pill in here a while back, and we had some issues. That one's still good. I think that's another reason why it's kind of made me a little gun shy as far as on some of these, to go back and just double check, which is still the same. Yeah. Okay, so they are still good. That is a major plus. It makes me feel a little more warm and fuzzy about everything else that's in the circuit. So, all right. Let's go ahead and grab some metal clads, because like I said, I'd still rather have on an 8 pill, I'd rather have those. Try to get them with a puff of each other anyways. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something about that sun coming through. There we go. Yep, sun. Dong. Does not mean dinner's done either. So anything else new and exciting going on in the world of radio, guys? All right, guys, I'll tell you what, let me take a short break. I'm going to go ahead and continue to work, but I'm going to go ahead and take just a short little break here on the live feed. I may try to come back and do another small live feed yet this evening. We'll see how far along I get, but we'll go ahead and I'll get these metal clads in. We'll get the new transistors set in place, and then we're going to go ahead and pull the relay out of this, and I'm going to replace the 2-pole with a 3-pole that we've got laying here. That way we can come off of the 3-pole with our biasing for the amplifier, and I'll have to pull all the rest of the components necessary also for the biasing. We're going to take out one of the lights here, and well, actually I probably need to talk to him. He may want to leave one. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll go ahead and pull the secondary light out of this and use the other hole for a sideband. That way you can turn the biasing on and off for the delay, or the delay at least on and off. So, all right, guys, we'll get back with you here in a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to keep on working, but I'm going to take a short break and come back and continue on. So, all right, guys, we'll see you here a little bit later on. Enjoy your evening. God bless, and catch you on the next live feed.